Have you ever created a list of things that you had to do throughout the day, and you are starting out and you're feeling good, you're focused, you're really doing well, you're productive. And then gradually, as you get through the day, it feels a little bit harder. Like you can't exactly focus, you're getting tired, you find yourself getting distracted, and then you're frustrated with yourself because you can't seem to focus well. And you're just feeling more and more drained, but you keep on grinding. You keep going through the list and you don't ever give yourself a break because you have to get through that. You feel like you just can't stop. If I can just finish this next thing, then I'll take a break. Or if I'll just finish this next thing, I'll take a break. And unfortunately, it's always the next thing that we continue to go on to that doesn't ever allow us to get to a break. And then before we know it's 2, 3, 4 o'clock, and we've been working the whole time and we feel completely exhausted. We feel flustered, overwhelmed, drained, and we have nothing left to give. We have hit our limit. Our energy is completely depleted. We can't think straight. We're really feel like we're wound up tight. Like it's just like one little thing could set us off. And it just feels like it's a never ending cycle. It's like you do it the next day and the next day and the next day. Have you ever felt like that? Have you experienced that in your life? Have you ever felt like you knew you needed a break, but you didn't honor that? You didn't actually give yourself a moment to take a rest? I know I've been there. I've been there more times than I wish I had, and more times than I can count. And I want to share something that has made a profound difference in my life. And I'm really know it will make a big difference in your life if you start implementing this. And I will say it's a little tough when we start, but as you start to integrate this, it will really make such a big difference in your level of focus, your level of clarity, and just moving forward and actually being more productive, even with these built-in breaks. So something that I have gained through books that I've read, and specifically one that I've just finished called High Performance Habits by Brendon Burchard. It was such a great book. And one thing that he talks about there is the research of focus and clarity and energy. And there's a lot of research showing that we have about a 52-minute window of being focused, having energy, and being able to really dive into what we're doing full force. But after that 52 minutes, our productivity suffers. We start to lose that clarity of focus, our energy wanes, and things start to slow down. So what I've started implementing is taking a break after about 50 minutes and allowing myself to not just like remove, stop thinking about what I'm doing. I literally get up and move my body. I will take deep breaths. I will go outside, get some sunshine, remove myself from the environment. Because when we move our body, it triggers to our mind that we have to re-energize. We're actually bringing more energy into the system, and removing ourselves from the screen is also a huge way to work through the visual system to re-energize ourselves. So this is a game changer for me. And I want to share it with you that after every 50 minutes, even if you give yourself just 5 minutes to step away, even if you're just at your desk standing and you can shake your arms, shake your legs, bounce in place as you take deep breaths. And that is just half of it. So moving your body is one part. The other part is setting intention. So set the intention of how you want to show up for the next 50 minutes. Who needs you the most? What do you need to bring to that focus session? So do you need to bring clarity? Do you need to bring energy? Do you need to bring more of service to people? What did you want to bring to that session? So whatever it is, think about someone you are serving in that time. Who needs you at that time? And how do you show up fully present? So whatever it is, set that intention for that next 50-minute bout to be whatever you desire. And it may seem silly, like intentions, how does that actually do anything for me? Well, there's actually a lot of science behind that. When we set intention, we tell our brain how to focus. So there's actually a part in our brain called the reticular activating system. And I've talked about this on past episodes. But this system, when we tell it what to focus on, it will filter out all the noise and allow you to direct your energy towards what you set the intention for. So if your intention is to be fully present with your kids, and that's what you want to do for that 50 minutes, then your brain will be better at being present and in that moment. because it's going to filter out more of the noise. But we have to be intentional with how we direct our energy. So one, we have to be able to build up our energy. So not just drain it after long periods of working. We have to be intentional by taking those little breaks in between to allow us to rejuvenate each time. And then we have to get the mind on board and really focus our energy towards whatever we intend it to do. So as you implement this moving forward, this will literally make such a difference. And like I said, when you're a perfectionist high achiever, it does not necessarily come naturally, because our natural tendency is just to grind and keep going and go to the next task, plow through onto the next task without ever honoring what we need, because we feel like we're machines. You can just keep going. You don't need a break. But physiologically, psychologically, emotionally, we are not machines. We need to honor what our body and our mind and our spirit need. And what that is a break for each system. So again, move your body in that 5 minutes, set an intention, take some deep breaths in that moment, and allow yourself to transition into the next bout of activity and the next bout of productivity without feeling like you're overwhelmed and just trying to get through the day. So I hope that serves you well. And let me know in the comments how it goes for you. And if you found benefit in this, please share it with someone who would also find benefit in it.